I am a Jew who lives with transgenerational trauma in the wake of atrocity committed against people like me, but they were also committed against people not like me. The Gaza trap. Of course, Israel must exercise restraint, but beyond outrage, how Arab government helping? Palestinian officials estimate the death toll of the explosion at the Al Ahli Arab Hospital in Gaza to be 500. Many of those killed or injured had sought shelter there to escape from Israeli shelling elsewhere as Israel blames Palestine Islamic Jihad and Hamas blames Israel for the explosion, and the different countries line up behind one account or the other basis. Their strategic calculation on one thing clear in the fog of war is how utterly deciding people are in Gaza. They are not safe in their homes as Israel bombardment reducing neighborhood to rubble. But there is not shelter for coming among their Arab neighbors. Egypt has closed the Rafah crossing, which is the only exit from Gaza that does not lead to Israel. As the image is suffering in the Gaza travel the world, so do probing question for Israel and its counter-offensive. Hamas inhumanity is inaugural, but Israel is correctly expected to abide by international law and think a lot more about civilians' casualties than it appears to be doing. Support from many governments it premised on the fundamental difference between terrorist and a state. Many sane voices within Israel are trying to inject this geopolitical common sense into their government, whether or not they get a real hearing will be critical to the future course of war. That the attack on the hospital makes new phase in the war is also indicated by how difficult it has made President Biden visit to Israel. Jordan has cancelled an accompanying visit where Biden was to meet several Arab leaders in Amman. The US Israel's closest ally, its most powerful baker, Biden has the best odds of pursuing Netanyahu. That his same demolish Hamas should spare non-combatant Egyptian President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi told Attorney Blinken that Israel action have gone beyond the right and to self-defense and into collective punishment. The more the Arab public opinion solidifies around his sentiment, the more will Arab ruler walk back from peace process. The element of hypocrisy on these Arab governments' part is not insignificant, where it is via financial support or political investment in the two-state situation. None of them has stopped investment in the two-state solution. None of them stopped up. This is the tragedy of Gaza is normal times to be waged between less or more April. The Hamas October 7 action have made things desperately worse, but Israel can make it still worse for them and for itself.